Hello and welcome to the Tech Sherpa Show, episode number 75. Today is Thursday, November 16th, 2017. My name is Michael.
And I'm Jacob. We want to remind everyone that there are questions not addressed in today's show. Please visit techsherpa.org and we'll answer them in the next show.
Today we're going to talk about how to use Google Forms and Google Slide animation.
So yeah, we're pulling up our browser. Yeah, but you do some commentating.
All right, so we go here to our Google Drive. We press New. I'm going to press More, press Google Forms. So here I am at a new form. I'm going to name this Tech Sherpas. All right, so here you can title your question. So I'm going to say, what's your name? And it just automatically put itself to short answer text. Here are some of the different things you can choose from. You can have a short answer question. You can have a paragraph. You can have multiple choice. That way, if there's something you want someone to choose from, they can choose between those ones. You can choose a checkbox for all that applies. You have the drop down. Then you have the linear scale, which you can rate. Say you want to rate something, you can rate it between 1 and 10. Let's say do that. So for this one, you can just, what's your name? You just have the short answer text. I didn't mean to do that. So then we go here, press new question. How old are you? And say you're making it for people who are between 12 and 16. I can change it. So this one automatically went to a multiple choice. So I can say 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, and 16. That means that they'll be able to choose which one they are. And I can make it so it's required, so they have to do it. Some other features are you can add descriptions for each question, so they have a little idea why you're asking it, why you're doing it. You can also add images if you want to ask how they feel about the images, all that. Add videos. Also, you can go to responses and press create spreadsheet. I'm going to call this one Tech Sherpas. And you create it. And then everything, when someone fills this out, it will automatically go to your spreadsheet so you can see the answers.
You guys all done?
No.
You haven't done it yet?
We're doing it right now.
Yeah. It's live right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. So when you're done filling it out, you can make it so that they can only do it once. And this is also through the settings how you can add your progress bar. And if you want to do it like a quiz, you just go here, check that off. You got a quiz. Oops. And then you go to the send button. You can email it to people, like a classroom. If you have students, email it to them. Or you can create the link, press that, shorten the link. Then you can email the link to anyone, give people the link, and then they can go through, fill it out, and it will automatically upload to the Google Sheet. And yeah, that's it.
Nice. So we're going to do a quick little thing, or more so me, about Google Slides. And a lot of people know you use Google Slides. You can use it for like PowerPoints and stuff. You can also make little tiny animations, almost like a flip book, you see. So first things first, get rid of this. We don't need this. So you can just click on it and just delete it. Ooh, it doesn't want to delete. All right, so here's a better thing. You want to make a new slide. And what you can do is click on this, boom, delete, on this, delete. We don't need this anymore. So what I'm going to do right now is to make a bunch of these, just right click on this and do duplicate slide and use this a couple times. And basically this will give us some room to work with. So I can make something here, all right, blank slide. So we're going to do something basic. We'll do a sun. So I'll do the first slide. We can go to our shapes. And all these shapes, we can pick a sun. And what I can do is I'll drag it and I can make it big, large. I can make it really wide. So this seems a little good. So we got something like this. Now we can do stuff like changing the color of it, fill, to like blue. So this is the fill. So we'll make it yellow. Obviously, it's the sun. This is the stroke. So the stroke is like the little outline of it. So we can change the outline to something maybe like this. Now, as you can see, it's really hard to see, so we'll make it a little bit bigger with the pixels. So let's just do 4. Now you can still kind of see it. No, we'll do 8 just for the sake of the video. So let's make this the fill color, which is this right here, yellow, and we'll make the stroke maybe, oops, we don't need brown. We'll make something nice. So orange. There we go. So now we get the gist of this. So now we can get the outline of it orange and the fill of it blue. Now with every one of this, with these, we can move this here. And we're going to make a tiny little almost flip note of it moving across your screen. So let's make it a little bit smaller so we have more room by clicking these over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to right click, or you can do Command C or Control C, depending on what operating system you're using. Do copy. Ooh, what's this?
Just duplicate the slide.
Let's just install it, guys. Yeah, so with something like this, with our case, for some reason we can't do this, we'll just duplicate it. So I click that, duplicate. Now we have 2 of the exact same. This is actually probably a better method than copying and pasting. So this, we're just going to move it a little bit to the right, duplicate, a little bit to the right, duplicate. And basically, you can keep doing this until you have something you like. So we'll do it like a couple more times.
And don't forget the littler amount you move it, the more fluent it's going to move across the screen.
Yeah, you'll have a lot more frames in there. That's what makes the certain animations smooth. So so as you can see, if I use the left arrow keys, I can scroll down through all my slides. On the left, you can see. So if you look at the top, you can see over time it's moving like a little flip note. If you've ever drawn something or animated, you just do one little step at a time, and the smaller movements, the smoother it will look. So we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna add a cloud. We're gonna add a cloud to this. Lots of ways you can add images. You can do hold on, where are we? So we can do image. We can do upload from computer, which will take a photo directly from your hard drive, or we can just search the web. Now, a couple things searching the web. It's not always the most efficient because the quality might not be as good. But here, we'll take this. This image has its own little link to it. So if someone as the owner of this image changes that to anything they want, they can do that. So let's say this link, blah, 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 this link has this photo. So what if they change the photo to something else? Well, your Google Doc is still using that link for the photo. So if they change that cloud to like a dog, now your picture is going to be a dog, and that's completely irrelevant to what we're doing. So sometimes it's better to just save it to your save the image to your computer, and that way you don't have to worry about anyone doing anything with it. So with this, we got our clouds, but we got all this blue. We don't want that. So if you double click this, get the crop tool, and it'll look at these black bars, and what we can do is make the actual image itself smaller. So try to get as little blue as possible and just get this cloud right here. There you go. And then we double click again. Now the image is a lot smaller. We got the cloud, and we can still stretch it whatever you want. So we got this.
You can also use the shape tool up there. Make a cloud shape around it. So you just get the outline of a cloud.
Of course, yeah, actually you can. I completely forget. I almost forgot about that. So that'd be actually a good idea to make everything look nice. So we're gonna click on this. We're gonna get a cloud. Here, you want to take over? I'll do some commentating. So we're gonna get the actual cloud shape itself. So here, right there, there it is. And then we're going to put that over there. Hold on, did I actually forget to do this? So
how do you make it so it has a clear background?
This is embarrassing. Now your image should look more like a cloud. So oh yeah, so crop it. Have this ready to crop, and then we can crop this.
You can delete everything except the cloud shape.
There we go. Now it's in here. Now we get this cloud, and then for this, we can just boop. And now this looks kind of bad. How did we do this? This is really embarrassing, dude. We're gonna improvise for quite a quick second. I get the bars. Oh, we need to mask this. That's why. So we're gonna click on this. I'll make it a little bit bigger actually. Now we don't got any more cloud. We need our cloud back. So boom, a little bigger. And with this, we're gonna this is what we needed. See, we were sorry guys, we went to this shapes, you want these shapes. So come here, make sure it's highlighted. If it's not highlighted, it's gonna do something else. So make sure it's highlighted, go down to this, go on the drop down, go to shapes, and then go to cloud. And boom. There we go. That was a bit, we're sorry about that. But now we get this cloud shape. So boom, here it looks like a cloud. And we're gonna make it so the cloud moves over to the sun and it gets a little bit darker. So we're gonna add a theme.
Move that cloud over there.
Over here? We're gonna keep it the same. So we're gonna add a theme to make this, give it some color. So you click on theme. Yeah, we'll do background actually. Background. So we'll make this nice light blue. So as you can see, it's a very light blue. And what we can do is we can get rid of these. We don't need it anymore. We were just using these to show. And we're gonna duplicate this a couple times. And this is just gonna make it easier to animate, because having to come back and put this sun exactly where it was is gonna look bad. And it's also gonna be very time consuming. So just duplicate it, make it easy. And I'm gonna do this ahead of time. What we're gonna do is make the sun move to the right, the cloud move to the left, and have the cloud overlap the sun, blocking out the sun. And this is a little trick. So to make that, we're gonna select this one. We're gonna go to background, and we're gonna make it a little bit darker. And you'll notice over time that as the sun, as the cloud goes over the sun, it will get a little more darker out. Let's make it one more darker. Very bright. It gets kind of a darky, twilightish theme. So what we can do, not the movie or the book, we're talking about like twilight, like between sun and day. So first slide, move it over a little bit, move the cloud over a little bit. We'll do a little more. We're not going to make it as smooth just for the sake of the video. Over here, and then
Do it for the video.
over here. So now, over time, it's getting a little bit darker out. And that's the case of that. Now we're going to make this a little GIF almost, or GIF, depending how you like to pronounce it. We're going to upload this to the web and make this its own file. Now, hold on. We're going to get rid of the last 3 slides, because those aren't really relevant. So we're going to go to the file and do publish to the web. Should be somewhere down there. Now, publishing to the web, go to your, where it says Auto Advanced Slides, press on that drop down and do every second. And then make sure Start Slideshow as soon as the player load is checked, and restart the slideshow after the last slide is checked. And then you can click Publish. Now, when you get published, you'll get this big link. You can just go and copy that. Now, paste it in, but don't enter yet. When you paste it in, oops, did we not get it? Let's go copy it real quick. Ooh, I guess we didn't get copied. Go back to the embedded link. Command-C, or you can just right-click it and do copy. Then go to a new tab and do paste, but don't press enter just yet. On the top right, where it says MS equals, that stands for milliseconds. Now, if we have 1,000 milliseconds, that's going to be wicked fast. So we're going to take away one of the zeros and just make it 100 and press enter. Now you can see over time, the cloud hits the sun, it gets a little bit darker. That's still wicked fast. So we're going to make it, let's see if we can cut that in half one more time. So there we go. We're using an Apple. We're not too used to it. Instead of 100, let's do 50.
500. That should be even faster.
Maybe we don't want it to be fast. It's way too fast. I guess I got the omega symbol. Let's do 50.
No, that's gonna be even faster. Change it to 500.
Okay, let's do 500 then. But obviously, the gist of this is to keep it looking like a smooth animation. So you can play around with it. If you had a bunch, like if we had a lot of slides of the cloud moving very, very slowly to the right to make it smoother, then we'd have a higher millisecond count, so it would look more smooth. But since we have very little, we're gonna make we'd use a different number.
And don't forget that the littler on each slide, the less you move the
The less you move
The sun or the
picture,
cloud, the less you move it over, the more smooth it's gonna go. Especially when you switch it over to 100 second.
milliseconds.
All right, and that's it for that presentation.
Yes. So we'll do a quick review. Should we do one? Just make sure we know what we're doing.
What are we doing?
Oh my God, there's our faces.
Stop. So yeah, so we went over how to use the Google Forms, how to make it so everything goes into the sheets.
Mm-hmm.
We went over how to do an animation with Google Slides.
Get questions from your classmates, and you know, if you're a teacher, you can use that to get responses from your students.
Yep, it's a useful tool in pretty much any class. You can use it for
I
math,
see it all the
science,
time.
any class.
Every class I use seems to use it, so it's pretty useful.
Especially if you're a teacher with even a student using the Google Forms. Anything you want people to give their honest opinion about, you can make a form for just about anything. All the information will go right in a sheet. You can review it there, make a graph from the sheet, show how many people said each thing. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for all the questions, and you can find our previous shows at archives.techsherpas.org.
And don't forget to submit those questions at techsherpas.org. And I'll see you next time. Come on, let's do it. Yeah.